disappointments. This is the start of the best of 5 here between Guangzhou and Zone.
Let's see who's right first in this best of 5. Will it be GCG or will it be Zone? And it does seem like side of, wow, GCG are very, very confident in their formation already, right? I think what they're trying to do is, even though they have the Lunox, they want to go aggressive.
Yeah. I kind of feel like with this, what Guangzhou really want to do is just try to apply as much pressure as they can and try to see which lane is probably going to be the weakest one and then try to attack that one. They don't want to lose any forward momentum against Team Zone.
Early on already. Oh, Zixora trying his best to get on there. Now gets stunned up. DOT come down as well with Mei and Owl rotating as he clears up top right there to provide peel. K's going to deal a little bit more damage here, but he has to respect it. Again, this is not the fight you want to take, K. It's a revitalized, baited out from both roamers.
It's evident, right? GZG, their gameplay is trying to apply pressure as Mei, though.
Way too aggressive. No revitalize. That is an instant punish from Team Zone.
Yep, definitely a big mistake because we can already see it's very evident that what they want to do is to apply pressure constantly. But the thing about a high loss is that with your first skill, the Law and Order, you do with the move speed, you're able to get out of there. But without that revitalize, that was simply just not worth it. But again, at about 1 minute, hold on, ow! Still survives.
Yeah.
Still survives.
Barely though, all right? Still holding on towards that flicker at least. But yeah, GZG, especially Mayor, on this high loss, gotta stay composed. Gotta stay your head in the game here. But that was an advantage for Zone. Will it move over towards the first turtle here, as seems like farm-wise Zixora is having a splendid time.
Great feather airstrike in the mid lane. Actually baits out the flicker out from Xing as the Black Dragon form gets used up to Zone Zixora, but he's on the Lancelot now. He's gonna go in now. Also with the Rectory, it's still Cananeo who takes it away, and Guangzhou Gaming strike on the neutral objective.
I would say that's beautiful by both teams. Even Zixora, sure, he did not get the turtle, but at least he didn't die. And you can see that Guangzhou was really trying to get him. So even though, yes, they lost, they didn't lose too much. I feel like for that kind of trade in the first 2 to 3 minutes of the game, I think it's still acceptable.
Yeah, respectable attempt, right, from Zixora, but it seems like a GCG, especially Cananeo, was still clutch on that retribution take. And you can see here, Zone getting that first blood, GZG recovering, right, with the gold at least. It's still at equilibrium, but now they have equalized on that department. You can see still movements, very ambitious movements already trying to take away green caps from the hand of Zone.
Dive up the mid lane with the glorious pathway as well. Great reactions from Kenny as Zixora tries to go for the invade on Cananeo. No prio though, this is going to be difficult. Zixora has retribution. He's going to have to try to win it out, and it does. Xing's right there as well. Zixora misses the puncture and gets punished by Xing. Bright tries to help him out with the AOG. Cananeo is building those stacks up. Bright has revitalized, but no AOG. Modi is walking up. That'll be it.
I would say right now Guangzhou is forcing Team Zone to play on their tempo, because even with that gank in mid, forcing out Kenny to use that ult way too early makes it so that there's no way for them to protect Zixora when he's trying to get out. And honestly, that kind of happened in the first turtle as well. Kenny on this far side, I understand. There's so many people that's chasing after you. You kind of have to preemptively use your ult and try to get as much value as you can before you potentially die or have to get away. But I don't know. I kind of feel like you need to give a bit more protection towards Kenny so that he can actually influence when it really matters.
Yeah, I agree. The feather airstrike so far hasn't been too effective. And you can see him struggling to take farm, get space. You know, a couple of flickers spent defensively, and that's not a good sign for Zone. The second unit is
Again, the risk of the Farsa pick. You're going to get caught by the Yuzong, and now it's an all-in over on Bright. How many times can they cancel the AOG? Not a single time. Bright catches them off guard, gets the AOG out, but it is a big win now as they get a kill plus the free turtle.
It happened again, all right? The Farsa was abused practically without the flicker. They had info, they're keeping tabs, and now the Freya is just munching on the gold shield. Things are not looking good here for Zone indeed, as they need an answer. They need to find an angle to at least take good fights, and they're not having it right now.
I would say, like, people can say, why did they pick up the far side? But we got to put it into context, right? Amazing draft coming in from Guangzhou, but hold on. Zixora should be fine here. But yeah, looking at the bans, Jushin ban, Eve ban, Karita ban, Kimi ban, there's really nothing left.
No other options, right? The Lunox picked away, remember that? The Valentino was the only other option, but there are not really any good ults you want to take. Even with the Black Dragon form, a lot of people might be like, all right, go for the Black Dragon form. No, on a Valentino, you're still squishy. You jump in, and especially against the Lunox, you will die in the air, brother.
This is very tough here. 1,000 gold seems like it's 3,000 for Zone. Because I really like the tempo that GCG is creating, right? They're not forcing unnecessary fights. They know when to press their buttons. And yeah, Team Zone, as of now, 6 minutes in, they're catching strays.
I would say this lead looks bigger than it is, just because the damage dealers are the one that's really getting choked out.
And there's also one thing that I want to say about Team Zone, though. The one thing that's good about their composition and how they're playing right now is they really took the blueprint from VP as to how to beat Guangzhou Gaming yesterday. Guangzhou Gaming were in the lead in game number 2 with a fighter gold composition with a Hellcurt and XP. And Virtus Pro just weathered the storm. They waited for the scaling. And now as Team Zone starts to lose out the early game, that's what they're doing. They're trying to nullify all those fights, neutralize the gold lead, and play as safe as possible up until those item power spikes come through.
And we got to look at itemization here, especially for the Freya. It's still going to go for full damage, which, again, if she's able to get on someone, they might die. But if not, we'll get punished.
To use Phase Fighter, not a good start to the fight now. That's on quite a big cooldown. Is able to go for the stun. Instant engage with the taunt as well. But look at Owl on the back line jumping onto Kenny. Xing will be able to survive as Zixora has to use the Thorn Rose. And Bankai with no Bravest Fighter is just so vulnerable. Owl walking back. Cannonale with the Red Tree win. And K now jumps in with the Zaman Force over on Owl. But it's responded over by a Flicker. Good AOG locks Owl down, but there's no taunt to follow it up.
And again, Team Zone is struggling to find the right connection here. Team fight-wise, GCG taking it all. Taking 2 members plus the Turtle. They're doubling their gold lead, and Owl just collected the Sea Halberd. So bad news for Bankai, bad news for Bright. Even K gets nullified or gets negated. In the mid lane, very calm, very composed. Xing just playing his game.
Yeah, but I kind of feel like, oh, hold on, they want to go on to Zixora.
Re-engage, Zixora doing so much, able to get a trade in. Cannonale will take him down though, so at least it's 1 for 1.
Yeah, and again, I kind of feel like for Team Zone, it's still kind of okay, especially with that Harry. I do believe that in this current patch, Harry is still very strong. Ori will be able to escape with the Fear's Die.
Oh, forces the Black Dragon form out. Hey, now with no Zaman Force, has to back away. Right, really good position to hold there. Knows there was some form of reinforcement coming.
Great timing on that disengage.
Yeah, even though K is 15 years old, but again, 8 years of playing MLB, man.
That's part of me.
Yeah, this guy has the experience.
Half his life, dude.
Half his life. He played MLBB, and now he is showing up his chops. And now looking at how Kenny's absorbing so much pressure, he's getting quite a lot of space.
True. Still a quiet game though. But GCG so far has been controlling most the control map, and Holy Crystal already locked in.
Yeah, that's the way to zone right there. Xing just ulting menacingly. I do want to talk a little bit about the Holy Crystal purchase for Cannonale, though. That is his second item after Genius Wand. Hold on, yeah. Owl should go. Oh, great CC. New timing on Owl. And he baits out a Flicker there from Bankai right as the Lord spawns, but back again. You only counter the Joy on the Harith when you have enough items to deal with Emoti again. Get the Petrify into the initiation. In the back, it's them completely zoned away. The Petrify comes down as well. The AOG gets cancelled. Bright already used Revitalize. Cannonale is looking for the Electrifying Beats. We'll be able to find it, but it's only onto the frontliners who are able to walk away.
How did no one die there? Yeah. Oh, they were trading blows. Xora still looking for it.
Yes, Puncture gets away. Owl, very menacing at this point of the game.
Dude, it's like watching MMA, man. Round 3, you think someone would get TKO'd, but then they just extend it all the way. Might go for a decision.
Might go for a decision. GCG managed to trigger a couple of spells, and it seems like it's going to be a free Lord.
What a cancel on the Phantom execution. Owl under turret. Good AOG from Bright. Owl gets caught, has to flicker out, and it is a free Lord. the Guangzhou Gaming.
Uh-oh.
That's K in the back going on Cananeo. The assassin got assassinated by K.
And right now we can see that K is going to be a problem. So now Team Zone, even though that's just one kill, you can look at them. They're actually feeling it right now.
Wait a second. The way they're juggling the turrets. Look for the airstrike coming down. Xing still has the brilliance. Can't get away. Bankai has the Brave Spider. Will be able to use another turret together with K. The two side laners of Team Zone.
Team Zone popping off now in the mid-game. They lose out on the Lord. Xora still able to escape, but they lose out on the Lord. But they manage to recover, and that Lord is meaningless so far. As you can see here, the gold lead shifting more towards Team Zone sides now. And yeah, it's all back to neutral.
Now from 2000 now, equalized. That's how big of an impact when K got that kill. It's one thing to get those items, but it's also another thing that you don't see in the numbers is the level of confidence you give over towards your team. So now Team Zone, looking at the itemization of the Hive, once he gets that Holy Crystal, that will start becoming a problem that Guangzhou has to answer.
And keep in mind, they got the Farsa, which means they have the range, they have the burst power as well. And, you know, while defending, Team Zone's okay as long as they keep their formations tight. So GCG now, they gotta find solutions, create angles, at least take Kenny or K down first before the big fight.
Although I do have to say for Guangzhou, there's multiple threats here. The Yuzong is a threat, and Cananeo looks like he's building towards a concentrated energy. Once he has that, he will also be a huge threat, and an Owl as well. So it's also something that Team Zone has to be careful of, the targeting. Because they might be spread out because there's just too many threats.
Yeah. They can't let their guard down though, Guangzhou Gaming.
Guangzhou.
The fact that they got the Lord and then they let their guard down, they didn't really play properly to disengage. Rather, they actually went back in. It created an angle, a window for Team Zone to punish.
So now for Guangzhou, they really got to make sure that their order of starting to fight is good. Owl making sure that he doesn't make a mistake. Gets away. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good at keeping his distance. So far, both teams now are playing it slow. You know, an engage.
Yeah, they are not gun shy at all. Hey, that was 3 ultimates.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
yeah.
the Lord is 20 seconds away by a bit of time. I'm pretty sure everyone will get everything back. So, you know, just
That was an attempt.
It was an attempt. Respectable or not?
it was more psychological.
Psychological attempt. I like that.
Yep. Maybe more for them. Right, to be like, guys, we're brave, right? Yeah!
You want to go, bro?
Okay, we're brave, we're brave.
I wasn't surprised with the Glorious Pathway commitment, but the Black Dragon form commitment earlier was quite surprising. Zone now has the river control.
Yeah, Modi's really low. Xing again jumps in over the Bankai. Has a bit of a spider now. That's Owl jumping in. Bankai still going for it over Xing. Able to find it now. SK deals out the damage over on Owl. Knows him on force. There's a window for Guangzhou Gaming to punish. Cananeo with the stacks trying to go and stack it up. Now on 3, but cannot find the opening onto the Lord. For the airstrike in the mid lane, zoning away Owl and Modi. They can't do it. It's Team Zone, the free Lord.
Again, Zone is, with their system, they're able to find the right connections. Bottom side is pushed, but Team Zone, they lose out on the first Lord, but they recovered now. It seems like Guangzhou Gaming, they have lost the foundation of that early game.
I love the shift of power here, where Team Zone, like you said, they saw what we beat and just waited out, right? Waited out. Eventually, Guangzhou, especially with this kind of draft, they will feel like they have to make a play. Yes. That's the thing about playing double fights. You feel like you have to, even when you don't have to.
That's why we saw how easy it is to bait out skills. Once they see an angle, they go for it. They need to commit together. Glorious Pathway with the Black Dragon form used. Despite us thinking it'll be up back when the Lord spawns, it wasn't. Modi got chunked low by the Feather Airstrike, and again, now it's tough for Guangzhou Gaming. They have still good clear, luckily for them, despite having the 2-fighter comp.
So far, so good here for Team Zone. Oh, look at the siege.
The Dragon used up the zone in the back down, but it is just to defend their base turret in the mid lane as Cananeo clears up top. The rest of the team will be sent down below. Xora. Look at the play. Oh, Xora! What? I don't think that's a good play, man! Way too aggressive, and he will fall.
A simple law and order. was there. It's a 5v4 now.
Yeah, they're really trying to go on to them. But the airstrike coming down now with K on this Unforced. Brave Spider as well. Xing has to flicker out. K's looking for the play. Has to flicker! And finds it! But he's already used it, and now he's compromised in. He's still able to buy some time, but it's a shutdown for Owl as he flickers out the safety. Bankai on the Bravest Fighter. Modi's going to try to chase Kenny. Will provide enough support to back away.
Something about these teams, man, again, maybe it's the pressure on their shoulders because, again, you think about the past, you think about the present, as well as the future. There's a lot on the line, and that's where we see for both these teams, they have this idea that they really have to win. So I love that they're attempting it. They're making plays, and then when they see an opportunity, they see some kind of mistake, they want to go for it. But we also have to keep ourselves composed. This is a best of 5.
Yeah.
They got to make sure that even from the get-go, you don't burn yourself out too much. Right now, Team Zone, they're looking pretty good because they have a rough understanding of what you want to get out of Guangzhou. Black Dragon form not there, great. Ying already using the brilliance, amazing.
Yeah, they gotta start keeping tabs. And you can see here the items already building up for both teams here. Total kills, it's 6-7 for DCG and Zone.
7.
So it's 1,500 gold lead for Zone, but it doesn't really mean much at this stage. It's all a matter of positioning. Zixora peep the Malefic Roars, or there's extra penetration from the Lancelot. It seems like river control, at least past 10 minutes, it is all Zone. So GCG here, starting to lose momentum.
Yep. Right now, Main wants it. Oh, look at that. Ow, jumps in.
He gets taunted. That might be him caught. He is able to escape with the ult now. Black Dragon will come down with Main with the Glorious Pathway. Zixora with the jump in forward is able to zone Xing away as he's taken very low. Modi still trying to get the DOT damage. Owl gets locked up with the AOG. Kananeo now jumps in with Electrifying Beast, but Kenny is able to maneuver around the walls perfectly. Zixora, this is unnecessary. They have 2 members down. They can go for the lore, but Team Zone, do they want to go for the end?
They really should not. Again, everyone's trying to make hero plays. You don't have to.
I think this is a free lore, no? They get a base. Oh no, Kananeo. No. Okay, but Zixora used the red tree. Bankai gets the stun. K flickers in forward to find the kill.
In hindsight, it worked out.
You're right. Beautiful stuff, beautiful coordination from Zone and GCG. We mentioned that they start to lose momentum, and now they really start to lose the control. Potentially, you know, if all things go right, this might be the final push for Zone.
I just want to take this time to shout out Kenny, man. This is not a game a Farsa should be 0-1-7. It should be 0-7-1, right? Despite always getting chased, still able to get good positioning, and now we're going to be looking at an instant replay, but a fight might actually break through. Hopefully nothing big happens.
Oh, that is pretty big. Right as you compliment him, man, Kenny gets taken down. AOG as well, they go for the fight here. Zixora's taken very low. Owl's gonna go for it. Zixora buys the immortality. Can he buy the winner crown in time though? He will not be able to as Modi finds the killing spree. And 2 big carries on Team Zone have just fallen. Kananeo in the back now with an Electrifying Beast, baiting out K's on force. It's a stun over. K does not have flicker. The lore will be dealt with by Xing and Kananeo as Modi gets away from K.
You know what, Kenny? My bad.
Owl trying to go for more now. K gonna be stunned. Oh my god, with the Glorious Pathway as well. They go all in, but Bankai was able to find a stun, and now the turnaround happens. Kananeo, no Electrifying Beats. May tries his best, but it's not enough. What a turnaround.
Nobody can stop K at this point. This Harith just pops up and Kananeo all alone.
Electrifying Beats over on K. Kananeo doing it again. Gets the immortality down as well, but look at the base. This will cost Guangzhou Gaming all of their base turrets.
Team Zone right now. Kananeo, can he finish it? Because Kenny's here. Bankai is here. I actually think he can.
10 seconds. Yeah. That's all he needs.
Oh my god, with the AOG as well. Kananeo has to play perfectly. He's able to dash around now. Electrifying Beats as well. Kenny trying to survive with the help of the Revitalize. The minions have been cleared out. Kananeo finds the kill and Xing respawns. Can they lock the base? Black Dragon coming down. That's a Petrify to cancel Zixora's basing attack. Modi gets the kill and Team Zone crumble in Guangzhou Gaming's base.
Dude!
What?
Now that's amazing. Now, dude, I love the start of the fight that decides who goes over to the Swiss stage. We had an amazing base defense. Now this is the game we've been waiting for all wildcards.
I mean, I know this is the best of 5, but what a game one. What an opening game in GCG. They have an angle to end the game.
Can K do what Cananeo did? He doesn't need to.
You know what?
Okay.
So first of all, for all 3 of us, shut up. I say something about Kenny, he dies. You said no one can stop K.
Yeah.
Immediately dies.
Let's shut up.
Yeah, let's shut up.
Let's just enjoy the game.
We can do analysis without talking about anything.
Or just let the effects do our work. Just shut up.
Yep, there you go, there you go. But at this point, 20 minutes in, 2 more minutes where it becomes very dangerous whenever anyone dies.
Yeah.
At this point, even with Guangzhou having no protection of their base, somehow if they get an amazing team fight, they can just end the game. So the last one, maybe even 2 team fights, might be the last one of this game.
Wow. Let's see here. Again, ladies and gentlemen, 3 base turrets taken down, though, from the side of GCG. So that's an advantage from Zone. If they're able to, exploit the lanes, I think they have an edge. But GCG, they got to be perfect, especially in the sword dance.
Oh, that is... Okay, I thought he was going to get the second hit, too. Right, thought he was going to get a taunt. Glorious Pathway with the Black Dragon form now all in into the back line, but K is able to go for the Zaman Force, and that's big. Once they bait it out, Cananeo can now go in, but look at the waves. Bankai finding a stun on to Modi. Able to go for the fierce dive. Oh, with the all in the back, and there's no Zaman Force. Cananeo! Again times in forward. K buys the immortality, but he gets obliterated by Cananeo.
Zexora
right in the base.
Zexora
going for the cut in the way. Modi recalled as well. Dive. Immortality already. Modi trying to clear the waves. Zexora trying to end the game, but it cannot happen. Modi takes him down. Guangzhou Gaming, I think that's it. They have wiped Team Zone out in game 1, and they will take this game.
Bro, what an opening game here. Team Zone. Guangzhou Gaming essentially base to base here. Dude, like, all 10 players of this game, they keep it up. Can they actually make it better for game 2?
Let's welcome to the land of Dawn. Ladies and gentlemen, will GCG double their lead in the series, or perhaps we might see an equalizer from Zone?
Let's see it. It is concerning though, right? Because yes, the Tigreal force is out, purifies, but now that you have Purify, that means it's gonna be very easy for you, Zong, for even the Granger to lane against you. You're not as much of a threat without the Flicker.
Early Petrify already for Modi as well. Just to chunk HP on towards that lap pool. Uh-oh, Xing immobilized.
Yeah, he's gonna have to Flicker. Early Flicker burnt out here, but look at Cananeo, dude. He's so busy. 2 green camps taken over for Cananeo.
Yeah, I'm loving the pathing coming in from Cananeo on this Joy. Ever since game number 1, he really tries to make sure that he has a lead, and he's just out of there. So far, pretty clean, not punished at all.
Dude, that is so clean.
Yeah, good prep there from GCG, reading out the habits of Zone, and we're able to capitalize here at least for the first minute. And yeah, I think standard emblems here with the Kimi bringing that magic shop as well. But Gotcha, very tanky, concussive, tenacity, as well as vitality. So
yeah,
especially in the early game, it will take more time to take Bright down.
Something to note as well, it is still an assassin effort for the Granger. Oh, hold on.
Good knock up. Modi trying to go away with the Petrify, but won't be able to find it now as that's what they try and beats. Trying to lock Kenny, has to Flicker out. There you go. They paid out Revitalize and Flicker, and Zexora still not 4 yet.
And that's huge for Mei, because now the tools to escape make it so that if Mei gets level 4, the next turtle fight might be huge.
Yeah, that's going to be a game.
Oh! Solo kill! Modi in the bottom lane. That is massive. Xing able to go with Brilliance. Good knock up from Mei. Cananeo singing the song, and that is definitely not the song you want to be hearing if you're Bright.
GCG starting early, strong here, taking the turtle, and seems like they want to invade again.
Uh-oh. Cananeo still has the red tree, and Zexora does not. That is a massive lead at the start of the game.
I gotta say, man, if I'm playing Lapu against a Yuzong, I do not like that.
Yeah.
Like, before level 4, there's legit nothing I can do. I just gotta stay behind my turret like a good boy and then just throw my swords and hope that I get a last hit. The fact that Modi got that 1v1 and now a 1 level difference. It's big, but he can redeem himself if he gets a good catch. But this kind of lineup, I think, is going to be very difficult for him to catch.
Yeah, I think there was a big miscalculation there at the bottom side. That's a taunt, though. GCG jumping in.
Oh man, implosion. But oh no! Xora dashed into the knockup! Cannoneo under turret will fall. But Overzealous Xing will find a kill though, so it is value 2 for 1, and there's no shutdown on Cannoneo.
So Xora just failed successfully.
Yeah, I like that.
Right?
Failed successfully. Yeah, he jumped in, got an escape, and take Cannoneo down with him. Well, not with him, but alongside him.
Yeah.
But it's still GCG here. 3 minutes in, 1,500 gold. So again, still a lot of ground to cover if you're zone.
Yeah.
And Xora is still level 6, a level behind. So that's not good during neutral objective fights.
I'm guessing Kenny and Xora would be like, hey, how did you do that? And he's like, calculated. Pure
Read my name again.
Read my name again.
I got that aura.
That was intentional, folks. But yeah, BDF just to escape, right? So now it's gonna be in neutral.
Oh!
No.
Not worth it.
Yeah,
Oh my.
Instant flicker, singing the song again. Bankai
Man.
wanted to get the kill back.
Was that tilt? Because that was so not worth it. Even if he gets a kill,
Yeah.
it's not worth it.
And again, just before the neutral objective fight again, right? So tough luck there, but Bankai, man. Again with a big miscalculation.
Someone's got to calm him down. Right? Losing that 1v1 might have activated a part of his brain that needs to be shut off for a while.
That's true, man. You get tilted, you get overzealous a lot of times when you get solo killed, and then you go 0-5, and then you lose the game. Relatable. Oh man, Xing goes on to Bright. They really want to go on Bright? Yeah, I don't think this is like the best choice, and they don't. Okay, they just bait out Revitalize. That's value, dude.
Yeah. So overall for Guangzhou, looking good. But we saw in game number 1, things can definitely turn around at about 7 to 8 minutes. So there's still hope. You know, Team Zone just got to kill 2-3 people and then they're good.
They're really occupying the top lane, though.
Oh no. Yeah, Implosion, Purify coming out as well, but now he doesn't have anything. Modi in the back line, able to find a Petrify on Kenny, the OT Cannoneo! Looking for the angle, Electrify beats onto Xora. That's Bankao getting the kill in the end. Xing under turret, finding the double on K, and it is such a big win again for Guangzhou Gaming.
He got the shutdown, though, so perhaps that might help bump his gold up, but it's still just GCG taking all they can here in the jungles of zone, and that's a turret top as well. More ground for GCG to play around with, but take a look at Xora.
By the way, if you guys haven't bought the M7 Fast, look at Owl. Right?
That's cool.
Is that why All played Granger? Because Owl is going to play Granger?
We just talked about it.
Oh, I completely forgot about it, dude. It's the ADHD, man.
Cast or Bless.
Master Bless.
We called the draft during a sponsor segment.
That's true.
We're kind of good.
It's almost like a deal for it, John.
Back up. Yeah. They should raise maybe just a bit more.
Maybe a lot.
Just like a,
Maybe a lot, you know? No.
maybe a car or something.
Oh, I would love that.
Yeah. But anyways, right now, again, Team Zone, they're looking okay. Just play around K. K can give you that miracle.
Can he do it though? Can he do it with the Purifies up?
Yes, he can.
Oh, yes, he can, May! What an implosion, and then the Petrify! It is beautiful from Guangzhou Gaming. Right as the AOG out, Xora has the aura, but he cannot deal with Cannoneo, who's on a killing spree. And now Owl looking for the next, or actually his first Sky Piercer stack. He's still 0-0-4.
Man, again, the coordination has been so on point. The calls has been precise here for GCG. They lose 2 members, but it doesn't really matter. They got the final turtle, and Zone it's just looking from bad to worse from here and out. If they're not able to stop the momentum, GCG, they might double their lead here in the series.
Let me just say, as a roamer, I'm pretty sure the roamers watching this game right now, they're like, where's the instant replay? Let us watch that again.
I wanna watch that
Dash
again.
Get the implosion. Again, you were setting it up before the fight even happens.
Can they even do it?
Uh-oh.
Yes, they can. Oh my D. Oh, my CC. Okay, he gets out. Okay, gets a turret down below, but now it's a 1v1, and it's Cananeo, who is so far ahead of him. Zexora with Phantom Execution able to clear out the wave here, so there's not going to be a turret take, at least for now. But yeah, Cananeo will get a turret down below.
More turret down. Oh, Zexora still able to get that purple though. So yeah, 4,000 gold here practically for GCG. Team Zone, and they're just like game one.
No.
Phase.
Great Petrify. Oh, Kenny solo. Owl can't get the last shot in. Zexora with Phantom Execution back. That's a flicker out from Xing. Taking a bit too many shots on the turret, but he gets a tier 1 for free, so that's all G.
Something we got to talk about is that we see the effect of losing that 1v1, what it does to you, and look at the effect when you win that 1v1, man.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, Modi this game, man. He's
in his prime.
He's a zero brother.
That's his name, by
That's
the way,
his
folks.
name.
That's Mo. Mo is 0. D is brother.
Wow.
And May wants to bait out AOGs.
It's kind of like, hey, may I come in?
Mo D.
Mo.
No, that's not really an answer, but you know, I tried that.
Yeah.
Good attempt.
It's kind of like asking Team Zone, because, you know, zoning people away, it's like, me, I come in.
Okay. I see you. I see you.
I would say 10 out of 10, but
No.
Zeta are out.
No, we start with 2. And then we jump up.
Okay.
I like that. I like that idea. Modi has the Hunter Strike and the War Axe, so yeah. That's, I think, more than enough at this stage, right? 9 minutes in, you're enough to tank and also engage with that Yuzong. But man, I like the control again from GCG, not forcing unnecessary fights, controlling the far lane in the most time. And take a look at the Lord. It melts down with the help of Xing.
That's one of the big advantages when you do have a Lunox, man. It makes it so uncontestable by your opponents, right? Because even if you want to go in, the chances of you getting that lore turtle, whatever, it's so low. And now Ying having that Wishing Lantern as well. Team Zone, they need a big setup. K is waiting for that setup. It doesn't matter if it's coming in from Kenny, Bright, Bankai, but with the difference of items here that Guangzhou Gaming has, they have a lot of shred. Whoever goes in, I feel like Team Zone minimum 2 will go down.
Yeah. Especially with the gold being this huge of a gap here. Zone's gonna struggle. GCG seems like they will be more direct though, right? Game 1, mind you, 10 minutes in, they start to lose control. Zone got something here in this phase, but it seems like it's a different game. GCG, more direct, more discipline. And that's why Zone is struggling to find an equalizer or a trade. Let's see though, GCG, they might take a base turret or 2.
Holy shield, right? Just trying to hold on. Now the Holy Shields, all 3 of them have been taken down. Pressure Pulse only gets 1.
Oh, Zaman Force 2 on May. That's going to be down, and they have another wave to play with.
Yeah. So right now, Team Zone, funny enough, they actually look way better when they did have that Farsa.
Yeah.
Because at least that's a lot of immediate damage. With the Kimi, not so much. Kimi, you kind of want to establish that pressure early and then just poke people out.
That's a lot of damage while you're saying it on Kenny. And now Xing tries his best to go for the assassination. Owl will be able to siege this down. Explosion from May! AOG coming down now as they lock Modi and May down, but it's just the frontliners. Cananeo in the back again, finding the unstoppable. Bankai's low. Owl trying to go for the snipes, gets a double. And I don't think Team Zone can come back from this lead.
The coordination was beautiful. Cananeo in the back, Owl keeping his distance in the back as well. Just free hitting, and Zone, they're in trouble.
Xing jumping in over on Kenny again. Has Brilliance, will be able to pop it in. Bankai with a 3-man stun. Owl's able to get away, but he will fall in the end. It is a kill though, however, to Modi, and they get a base turret. No, actually, never mind. Just the bottom lane. I thought they would get more.
I would say Team Zone, take what you can get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? At least the game is not over yet. If you're able to, I don't know how, but stall it out by 10 more minutes, maybe you can have a miracle team fight win, and then you can win it out. Because as of right now, this is so different from game number one.
Yes.
Guangzhou Gaming, they just look a little bit better when they have a marksman. Weird, that one.
Modi.
That's actually a really good poke on Modi. They need to do this if they want to win out the fight on Lord.
Yeah, I think both teams will take it slow, wait for their spell to go back up here. So expect a slower time here. They do understand that they have a base hurt in the bottom side. GCG will be happily to perhaps bait out a couple of players.
Yep.
Question is, Zone, I don't think they can contest, so that's why Lancelot is rotating towards top.
My question is, who's going to stop Cananeo? Right? He's died twice, sure, but if he's there, K is, and K wants to be there. So they got to figure out a way how to stop Cananeo. There's a lot of threats from Guangzhou, but Cananeo has to go.
Yep.
No real, like, insta-locker here, right? Composition-wise from Zone. It's got to be perfectly timed.
It's almost like you have to wait for a bush and hope that Cananeo goes through it.
That's why Ruby Phobia's band was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, it feels like a game one. It feels like game one, where Cananeo was able to just find this angle to take the damage dealer down. And now we can see item check. One more item for Cananeo to be full. And there you go. He has the glaive in time. So that's a full item joy. And perhaps this might be the final push of game two.
The good and bad is the fleeting hole. It's like Sword taking way too much damage from Mao.
Yeah, so much damage under that Sonata. Base turret taken down in the mid lane with the bottom lane already taken out. The Lord's going to be marching into the base, and that's, again, a free turn up top. He's on force already. May jumps in with the implosion, finds Kenny. He is able to flicker out back to the fountain now, but Bright's going to be very, very low. DOT taken down as Modi finds the petrifying. The Lord is on the base. Xora kited the AOG from Bright into the shove from May, and that's another Sky Piercer stack for Owl.
Right now.
Oh no, he has him on force, but he's battling out against Xing. He finds a synchro vision. They're trying to end the game. May goes in for an implosion. No, Purify. Owl getting the kill. Kenny low. Owl with a double going on Bankai, who's trying his best to try to survive in this game. Guangzhou Gaming with match point.
Match point. At that point, you see the value of the fleeting time on the Tigreal, making it so that when you're the one baits out that Purify, and when the Purify is down, you re-engage back in. Beautiful performance by Guangzhou, this time making it very clear who's on top.
Beautiful performance yet again from Guangzhou Gaming.
For sweep or the end of this best of 5. Can Team Zone extend this, or this is their last hurrah?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Land of Dawn. As we take a look here as Xora, 2 games in this match, he went for Lancelot, but in potentially the final game, they went for Leomord for Xora. Will it work or will it not?
Yeah, that's a good question here, because we've seen how Cananeo can really utilize the mobility to get the advantage here on the Leomord, especially before level 4. You're not that guy, man. You're going to have to be very creative with the pathing, and that he's already doing.
Yeah, he's already going for counter jungling. And Cananeo, he will not know about it, despite him being the ninja. Hey. Ninja versus a knight. Yeehaw.
Yeah.
That's going to be the, again, Team Zone just...
Wait, can you try it again?
That's a horse name, ladies and gentlemen. Leomord went for, like, just damage, right? Drill, and again, assassin emblem.
Yeah.
So,
With a killing spree as well.
with the killing spree, he wants to kill, he wants damage. Will that be make or break? Let's see, right? Because
I'm pretty sure he really wants those kills. Because he's like, yo, you know what? Game 1, Game 2, my bad. let me redeem myself. And I feel like Bankai and Zexora, these are the picks that they can really redeem themselves.
I like that idea. All right, finally, a passive EXP, especially for Bankai, holding on, getting 4 first. So that's an advantage for Zone.
Yep. Bright's already walking up over May. That's going to be Zexora jumping in, popping at the ultimate. May is going to be there with the Ride still able to sustain for quite a bit. Petrify, though! Kenny with the first blood. Cananeo gets away with the quad shadow. No one waiting there. Cananeo barely gets away, and this is free for Team Zone.
Yeah. Only Ying trying to slow them down, taking a bit of damage.
Ooh, that's him taken out by Kai. Starting things off great.
Wow, this feels like a GCG game 1, game 2, but it's Zone, all right? Just starting the tempo very well early, getting the first neutral objective. Mind you, this was the first turtle for Team Zone in the whole 3 games. So, again, Team Zone here. With the break, I think they changed a lot, right? 1,000 gold almost in the first 3 minutes.
Ain't taking just a bit of damage. RWM.
That's going to kill him with the RWM. Yeah, nothing X can do. Meanwhile, Cananeo in the bottom lane. Quick little assassination on Bankai.
Yeah, probably understand how much threat a Yuzong can really pose, so make sure that is dealt with. Right now, 3 minutes in, NK already having the double wave. And we haven't seen Moskov work so far. This is the second Moskov of wildcards, but you know what? I feel like if anyone can do it, it's definitely K.
Gotta be more, perhaps, right? The patient approach here from K, you know, playing the far lane more intelligently here in this game, but a quick item check though. Nothing too crazy just yet here, just most of the players getting to that first item. But yeah, all control, right? Just 600 gold differs, but Team Zone got 3 kills, so that's not really a lot.
Yeah, you would expect a bit more of a lead. By the way, Team Zone, 3 Fury Hammers.
Penetration.
I feel like that's the big difference of why May is really struggling a bit to sustain here, because the penetration is pretty strong. And as a tank, I really don't like penetration. Yeah. I prefer someone just slaps me instead of stabbing me.
Yeah. Less painful.
I share the same
I mean, like,
feeling.
if you guys have never been stabbed before, I'm pretty sure everyone has been injected, taking shots.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that.
Oh wait, Black Dragon form already used before turtle. That is a big win for Guangzhou Gaming, no?
Yeah, but that's just Bankai. He just does that, you know?
Just to rotate fast. Just to
No,
rotate
no. He was losing out on the 1v1 against Modi, and now he won't have it. Owl's walking up already. Zexora has to back away, gets it. Control is on Guangzhou Gaming. RWM locking him down. XC with the Crimson Beacon walking back now. Is Owl still there with the Manforce retreat battle? It's Zexora wins it this time around. K rotates from the bottom lane with the SOD.
No casualty though. Only the turtle being the victim, but Zone again showing consistency. After that first turtle take, they were able to capitalize and take that momentum towards turtle 2. Perhaps GCG was a little bit too gun shy there.
Yeah.
Not forcing a big fight, but hey, props to Zone to stay composed.
Whoa. Modi with a stun, even with a flicker now onto Bright. He doesn't have a flicker, so it's a kill over. It's a trade up top of the turret as Zexora gets the turret down below.
Yeah, look at Bankai. Finds a few targets.
Pierce dive. Oh, he finds Pierce dive with the Petrify actually, but that's it. No Petrify.
Right now, Zexora is getting quite a lot of free farm, so much better time even compared to the Lancelot. But I really feel like the biggest difference here every single fight is Kenny. That RWM,
Yes.
the positioning is astronomical.
I agree, but I'm afraid. That
Don't be
Hakone
afraid, be brave.
Be brave.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's-
You know what? He's average.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's high.
Okay. Because remember what happened in game 1.
Yeah, no, my bad.
But yeah, I do agree. I think the placement and the timing on that real
If he
world
dies
manipulation.
after this, I swear.
You don't swear, you curse.
Oh, yes. That's right.
Well, for Team Zone, it is concerning though, Gani. Yeah, because if he gets a shutdown here, and then because it's different. Last time it was 0-1-7. If it's 3-0-1, that's a lot more gold you're giving over. And the fact that Zone, whoa, Modi, an attempt. Brave, he is brave.
5 members already committed by GCG, but not really getting any value, at least so far. But they do have more river control just before the last and final turtle spawned. Let's see here, Zone, will they be able to create this perfect turtle in this game, or perhaps GCG might spoil it for them?
Yeah, great Black Dragon form here. This is how you want to use it. Taking free objectives. Xora getting it. Perfect turtle for Team Zone for the first time.
Yeah, right now, Team Zone, all the turtles have been secured. Now it's all about those standing structures. And it looks like everyone is here up top.
Yeah, Phantom Steed already used up. That is a window now. A few seconds while it's down. Owl wants to pull the trigger, goes over to Zaman Force now with the AOG as well. Baits at the flicker. Tumble stun from Modi with the bravest fighter on Bankai. And that's another as Bright falls. Right as the window opens, Guangzhou Gaming bursts through it.
But you got to count your blessings still. Like, it was the front lines that got taken down. It's not Kenny, it's not K, it's not Xora. The damage dealers are still fine. Do they want to fight here?
Oh, no Zaman Force on Owl. Another Phantom Steed coming down. Oh, it's back up already. Xing taken low. Does have the flicker. Purple buff going to be taken as well. And Guangzhou Gaming have deleted Team Zone's lead. Oh, man.
Oh, the early game from Zone just instantly negated, nullified, neutralized by Guangzhou Gaming. And on top of that, they got the mid turret as well. So that's more space, more ground to play around with. And GCG, man, you can definitely feel the heat here in Jakarta.
Yeah, for sure. Especially if you're outside. Anyways, right now, Guangzhou does have good positioning here. And Modi, again, like, highlight, man. This EXP laner, he's making it work, doesn't matter what pick he gets.
Yeah, he's 2-0-2 on the Lapu. Earlier, it was Bankai on the Lapu, and it was a 0-2 start for him. Now it's 1-2 for him. So yeah, it's really tough. And for me, this is the reason. I'm sorry, the phone's not trying to put the Leomord pick down, but Phantom Steed, once you use it,
it's okay. I'm not the one using it.
Yeah,
I'm
so
just suggesting.
And also Xora, that Phantom Steed up top was very unnecessary. Gave the window open, man. And Guangzhou, when they see a window, they're like, hell yeah.
Open it. It's hot in here.
In Jakarta or in the Lanaton? The Cloud Shadow lands. Again, the Fantasy gets used up. Xing is able to go for Crimson Beacon. Has a flicker as well. It will be able to flicker out. Oh, great knock up there to send Xora flying back. Now with the Phantom Steed already used up. Oh, wow, wait. That was a good kite back from Zone.
Oh, but now the Lord, do they really want to contest? They got to wait for quite a few ults here.
Yeah. No Zaman Force. Modi's going to have the bravest fighter in a bit. No ults for both teams. Lord already taken down to half HP. Cannonale's looking for the angle now. That's going to be Modi with the bravest fighter again. Bankai taken low. Good quad shadow. And K's getting sliced and diced by Modi.
Oh, this looks bad.
Flicker killing spree now. Xora gets the retreat out. But what is he going to do against a ninja, a cat boy, an Indonesian hero, and a Filipino hero?
Dude, when I was saying there's quite a lot of ults that they don't have, I was talking about Team Zone, man. Bankai had no Black Dragon form. There was no more real world manipulation. Barbiel's taking a break.
Barbiel's tired, man.
Exactly. Like, they had nothing. I don't know why. What were they doing?
Hey, Shadow kill on Kenny. Flicker out. Brights on him. Cannonale. Wait a second. There's a dragon as well.
Man, oh man. Guangzhou Gaming just shifting the gears here, and seems like the Lord will be irrelevant here, unfortunately for Zone, and it will buy them their time, but it's still just lead.
They gotta shift slower, like they're shifting from 2 to 6.
No, the thing is,
crazy.
The way that they've been utilizing their resources is just not great.
Yeah.
They need to be financially
responsible.
Okay.
They're right now financially irresponsible.
Yeah.
And like, that's not good.
Just because you have it doesn't mean you use it.
Yeah.
You gotta save for a rainy day.
Save for the rainy days.
Or a hot day.
Yeah, ice cream, man.
What? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So in the hot day, you just get ice cream. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. W mans, man. Big chilling.
Yeah. See, going back all the way to the intro.
That's
why we build on the 2s.
Full circle.
See, you just gotta trust. All the bad jokes,
we'll find a way back.
Yeah.
Why are you face palming as you say that, dude?
All roads lead to LaFell, man, at this point.
No, do you always have that feeling where you're disappointed but proud at the same time?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that was me. That was me.
Okay.
Oh. Speaking of Guangzhou, Cananeo still having a great game 2-4.
Yeah, Owl as well. Man. That's Modi going for a double stun. AOG! Kenny's gonna be locked down, and he's slashed to bits. Black Dragon Form coming down with the Phantom Steam as well, but I don't think you want to fight in the Zaman Force. Guangzhou Gaming, you saw the Lord advantage there from Team Zone. It was a Lord disadvantage.
Team Zone is just waiting for his Exor to just one-shot anyone when he steps on them.
Yeah, the angle is just very tight. Oh, Owl.
Oh my lord. If the turret was down there, he would have been able to reset.
Oh my god, Guangzhou Gaming, they just tripled their gold lead in a span of 2 minutes, and you can see it translates over towards the item. Holy Crystal locked in for Owl. You can see the Malefic Roar even on top of the Hunter Strike on Cananeo, so that's penetration on penetration. And you can see here with the Lord up, Zone is going to struggle to find an angle to contest.
K does have 3 items. Personally for me, I don't think it's enough. Oh, RWM though.
Yeah, they're fighting under the RBM, but it doesn't matter. Owl still for Zaman Force. Actually, it was cancelled out. Purify already used out. They popped Owl in the Zaman Force. Xing having to back away. Modi still jumping in, able to go all the way on K, but Bankai shuts him down, and we are so back for Team Zone.
Back right now, but again, a lot of ults are down. Cananeo will have opportunities because he still has a retribution. Okay, never mind.
That was quick. That was quick.
Yeah, I know, but you know, like the curse.
Yeah.
You gotta utilize it.
You were trying to build up, right?
Exactly.
For the dramatics, but yeah, now Zone, they really gotta use this Lord here.
Steed May is actually holding his position. I don't think that's a good idea. He got bombed and spear to the head. Cananeo. Quan Shadow Retry will delay this turret take, but the bottom lane will fall to the hands of Bankai.
So right now, Guangzhou, in terms of wave clear, it's okay. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. Probably going to be able to do something. I don't think Team Zone can end the game just yet. At most, maybe they just can get 1 inhibitor.
Ooh, with the black... Oh my god, RWM from Kenny! Xing in the back, falling down! Kenny, you mad lad. Cananeo with the Quad Shadow petrified down. Modi trying to go for the stun, but now with just Cananeo, I think yes they can, and also with the damage, a spear to the face of the Hayabusa. Team Zone gets the first game in the series.
Ladies and gentlemen, looks like it's not gonna be a sweep. After the break, they figured it out, man. Shout out to Team Zone as well as their coaching staff. Able to come back, able to reset.
Able to prolong the series, and they are still alive here, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Land of Dawn. And let's see here. GZG. Will they be able to take that step? Ooh, Xing, Flicker, Lilia. Despite going up against 2 playmakers on that Arlet and Gatot Gacha. Very ambitious, I gotta say.
Yep. Nothing else too crazy, it seems, with the emblems, yeah?
Yeah. I really feel like it's mostly just on the turtle fight later on.
Modi with Vengeance, by the way. That's the first time for Esmeralda so far in Wildcard.
Maybe it's just for that Claude, right? Making it so that you just fight back. But the Vengeance has been nerfed, so it doesn't hurt that much.
Yeah.
Good read there by the members of Guangzhou Gaming. It's able to spot Sora out, though. Still got the green camp. Now, let's take a dive on towards the talent. Inspire for that Esmeralda with a support emblem as well. So more rotations coming from this Esmeralda already, or early rotation towards the bottom side of the map there. Good.
Yeah, and Kenny also using Rupture here, so a little bit more damage coming in from this Jushin, which again, we did see the numbers earlier on. They are lacking in a bit of damage, so maybe even an early Sky Booster. You know? Maybe, we'll see.
Really good by the carry, though. This is what I'm expecting from Owl, especially in a winning matchup, really bullying K. So it's going to be quite tough for him to win out in the matchup, or even, you know, to get the farm that he needs on the Claude to be a threat later on to Guangzhou Gaming. And even then, you look at it, there's the Vengeance on Modi, Xing is on Lilia. You don't really have anyone to Blazing Duet on.
It is very difficult. It really is one of those situations you want to save that Blazing Wet just to protect yourself if you get died. If not, try to play with basic attacks as much as possible. Not the highest amount of damage, but what it is for you.
Oh, he's taking a bit of damage. That's why he went for the vengeance. Able to go for it. Final slash from Bankai. Locks him down. Cananeo still there. Retry win for Zixora. Guangzhou Gaming. The reverse sweep. Nightmares in the air. K! What? Solo kill against Owl in the gold lane.
That's a Claude against a carry, folks.
Oh my God.
In the early game. And GZG, they're starting to lose out on control. Zone, they're back.
If anyone is new to the scene and asking, oh, hold on, Modi has to get away from there. If anyone's asking, what's the big deal, the difference of a best of 3 or a best of 5? This is it.
Yep.
If it was a best of 3, Guangzhou is done.
Yeah.
But look at this. Some teams, they just need time to dissect, to analyze, to get used to the patterns. The game is not over just yet, but Team Zone, with what they have, this is impressive.
They got the Lil Gun DNA. Even though it's a different team, they have Zixora, the man who was in Lil Gun, known for downloading opponents.
And I gotta say, if Guangzhou somehow loses this one, man, not a good day for the Lancelot.
Yes.
So far, it's not so good indeed. And it's massive, right? 3 minutes in, already 1,000 gold lead in hand. That's a lot. That's a great foundation moving on towards the mid game. And you can see here, they slowly but surely, Guangzhou, they're trying to recover. Team Zone here, all they gotta do is just keep this tempo, you know, don't take unnecessary fights unless it's sure. Zixora level 7, Cananeo level 6. They want to keep that advantage as long as possible.
I would say Team Zone, in terms of fighting, they do have options. They can pick people off or they can go for a full 5v5. And I agree, don't force things out too much. If you can get a catch, that's enough. If you get 1 or 2, good. Don't try to get all 5.
Keeping things tidy here from Zone. Oh, looks for an opening, just May though, so no real commitment. And again, I really like what they're doing, right? Keeping the control. 4 minutes, okay, there's a turtle. Cananeo is still level 6, by the way. And they're using this advantage.
Oh, tech charge up the fine, but it's only Bright. Kenny has used the Crimson Beacon. Now Owl gonna be caught, has the flicker around. Final slash to the back, now gone! Be able to get used Black Shoes. Xing still counting away against Bright. Somehow no deaths, despite the big abilities being used.
And I would say that's really the only way Guangzhou can really turn things around with a big tech charge. But only hitting 1, that's not enough.
Yeah, and look at the lockdown for the Vengeance resets. Bankai actually taking it again, and it will be able to zone Guangzhou Gaming away. Actually, the final slash again on May. Won't over-commit. Team Zone with another free turtle.
A great execution yet again from Zone. 1,500 goldie, no casualty. I like the control here. But slowly but surely, again, Zone is just gaining more ground here in the Land of Dawn. They're threatening to take 2 turrets at the same time, top and bottom. It seems like they want to commit on towards the top.
Yeah, Modi caught. That's the shadow kill. Modi is actually very tanky, so there's not a lot of kill threat on him. He gets away.
Yeah, but again, it's all about extending the lead and choking out your opponents off that lead. This is very macro gameplay where you're just denying. You're denying as much as you can. And Guangzhou, what is the avenue? What are they waiting for besides Owl? Owl will be there, but eventually. But they need a bridge. Who's going to be that bridge?
They're trying to look for that bridge. They're trying to build that bridge as soon as possible. And it seems like they're, I also, May has a tech charge to escape. So yeah, that's gonna be A-okay for May, but that's again an advantage. Top lane though, gotta be careful again. Guangzhou Gaming, I like what they're doing as well. Staying passive, you know, oh, bottom side. Ooh. Yeah, again, just so good at keeping their distance so far.
Constant pressure. It's like they owe the money. You keep texting them, you keep calling them, even if they don't pick up, you just keep on adding that pressure.
Guangzhou Gaming are barely getting out, right? You see the debt collector on the door, and then they get out. Tried to go in there with a tech charge. Now won't have a tech charge. Won't be able to flicker out to safety. Kenny actually used the Crimson Beacon as well. Modi! Falling Star Moon on Kenny. Not enough damage to shred him down. Final slash committed down, but K is able to get a turret in the bottom lane. So that was a win for Team Zone as they distracted a lot of the members. Owl is in an awkward position. Gets away.
Yeah, it's good thing he's able to get away, still having that flicker. So it's good that he doesn't panic as well. But Guangzhou gotta keep their heads in the game. There's a lot of visibilities here.
Final slash, Xing able to get out now. Modi in the midst of it all, jumping with a falling star moon. That's a retreat from Zixora as Meg is going to get taken low. No flicker this time around. A knockup on Modi. He used the vengeance earlier. The shadow kill shreds him down. Owl nowhere near the item power spikes. Zixora with a double. Perfect turtle as well.
Why did they not pick up the Eve? I'm sorry to bring this back up. Their first 3 picks was that land and then the drop. Okay. But then why did it not?
Esmeralda.
Esmeralda is good still, but yeah, I don't know, man. This is that game where, like, if you had an Eve, this would not look like this.
Absolutely. Yeah. Kenny would not be as online as he is right now. Look at Kenny. He's doing everything, and Xing, on the other hand, hasn't been able to do much aside from surviving.
Yeah, quiet game definitely from Xing, right, so far. But I do gotta say here, right, for GZG, their high ground is looking quite strong. So what, if I'm in the position of GZG, I would just let go of all this turret and perhaps wait for the late game. Oh, that's a charge.
Yeah, they go in, but Bankai still able to survive. Owl the back line. Oh my goodness, even he wasn't expecting that. K with a blazing duet on Cannonale. BMI away. Zone pushing, pulling further away from Guangzhou Gaming.
Gentlemen, this feels over.
It does.
This
it feels inevitable.
Yeah. Like, at this point, if Team Zone loses, it's really on them. They have full control, and they're not getting weaker. In fact, they're getting stronger. So, I don't see a way that they can really throw this one.
Let's see, this is a very healthy lead. Ladies and gentlemen, 6,000 in the first 9 minutes of the game. And you can see here, 3 items already for K. That's the Golden Staff, that's the DHS, and the Corrosion Scythe already. So, yeah, K is going to be active to look for fights. And again, you know, on the other side, they need more farm for Guangzhou Gaming.
A lot more farm.
A lot more farm. So all they need to do here from Zone is just to take this Lord, play disciplinedly, and try to look for angles.
And their Siege is actually pretty good now.
Yes.
Very.
Claude.
Very.
Anyone comes in, you got to deal with the Gatot as well as the Arlet. Dude, I don't know how Guangzhou can stop it. And even if they do, they're going to bleed quite a lot.
They are feeling it. Guangzhou Gaming are feeling it. The same pattern, the same fear that they had just experienced in the Chinese qualifiers.
It's kind of like, if you're losing that way, I'm pretty sure they're like, I would prefer this 0-3, you know? Oh, yeah. At least not the same way.
Oh, no. Especially getting your hopes up all the way. Zixora. Oh, canceled out by Cannonale.
Yeah, but still, it's all about applying that pressure. And I like that Team Zone, everyone understands, just apply pressure. This does not mean we're going all in.
No Holy Shield top. Not a good sign here for GZG and Team Zone. They're taking it slow as well. I like what they're doing here, not overcommitting, and they want to siege 1 by 1.
Tech charge over on Bankai. That's been falling Starman used up as well. Modi already using the Vengeance, being pulled back again with a Shadow Kill used. Oh, what a final slash by Bankai! Owl locked down, completely blazing new out of the fadeaway kill! Xing having to flicker out. They have good wave clear, but they are getting demolished by Team Zone. They're about to pull it off. They are back to level. The best of 5 has turned to a best of 1.
Coming back to our conversation before this even started. If Zone wins this one, it might be over. Because again, you got all these players are coming through. Welcome to the Land of Dawn. This is going to be the final game between both teams.
Welcome to
Let's see.
Mobile Legends.
It seems like 4 flickers will be committed for spells from the side of Guangzhou Gaming, and for Zone, it's a little mix of Flicker, Revitalize, and Vengeance. So again, just from that approach, it's already Guangzhou Gaming. They're going all in here.
Oh, Bankai taking a beating here. Up top, level 1, Xing. also be taking a few shots in, but May's waiting in the bush. Good read from Kenny. Lethal take for Zixora, it seems. No contest.
So honestly, for Guangzhou, this is the kind of draft that is big moments, right? The highlight plays.
Yes.
Usually you want to step away from that because you want to be more disciplined, but not with this. Highlight plays and coming from Cananeo, from May, from Owl, right? So this is really something that will test your instincts.
The Owl play potential is definitely big from the side of Guangzhou, but then again, that shortcut can make or break your team.
It can help you and it can kill you.
Yeah, so the coordination must be on point. The communication must be precise here. As we take a look at the talents here, just a 2v1. Cananeo waiting.
Yeah. He does not have that. Uh-oh. The nerves, man. Playing a Fanny and making or break a game could be very difficult, and you can already see.
Yeah. Speaking of boxing, K just dodged all of that.
Yep. Bobbing and weaving.
Both abilities from Owl and all the cables from Cananeo.
It's going to be big. Xing with quicker route. That's going to be Cananeo with the cutthroat over. Does he find the cables? Revitalize as well there, but it doesn't matter. Quad Shadow landed. Zixora is there, but he has to back away. First blood to Guangzhou Gaming.
Amazing coming in from Guangzhou. Even though they were not able to get K, they make sure they need to get something. Again, they understand this is a draft that requires those highlight plays. You just got to commit.
Yeah, the timing was on point there for Guangzhou, getting that first kill on the board, and it should translate towards a neutral objective. But take a look at Zone. They're not passive. They're on it. They're the first one to control the river, and this might neutralize the lead that Guangzhou has.
Ooh, decides to go in, doesn't have the shortcut, or rather will not commit it, knows that the Fanny does not have Purple Buff just yet. Heaven's Wrath, oh! The Vengeance actually turned the damage back onto him with the help of the current call.
Yeah. Good play coming in. Quite a lot of damage at level 4 here. Good respect from coming in from K using the Vengeance. And again, we do also have the highlight. Looks like maybe just Owl has been training too much on those fighters. Not going to commit for a marksman here in the final game of their best of 5. Now, in terms of looking for opportunities, it's Team Zone that has to be really careful and at the same time has to always be ready for a fight.
Look at that, Owl doing so much. Cananeo knows there's no Vengeance. Cutthroat available. Curtain call locks him down for a bit, but the last turret shot did not come through, and now he's 2-0.
Well controlled, right? Again, just so clean, so precise there, the setup. And Zone, I feel like they can take it right in the chin here. The first early game. What they need to do is not getting too over, I guess, panic, right?
Yeah.
They gotta stay composed, and things are okay at least.
Look at the respect given to May.
Yeah. By the way, Mercury, you called it right. We were saying how Guangzhou has to keep it simple, and this looks simple for them. You know, I'll trade a bit. When you feel like it's good, call on me. I'll come and finish the job. Like, the heroes that they use are highly mechanical reliant, but at the same time, the idea, the concept, the execution is straightforward in nature.
It is very much so. And it's still anybody's game here, folks. Just 1,000 practically here, gold-wise, and just 2 kills on the board for Guangzhou Gaming.
Okay.
The next nude is up. And Cananeo, I think that he wants to get that drive-by here.
Yep. Has the purple buff. Just got it. So this is great timing for them to actually go for it. May occupying a bush in the dangerous grass. Map Modi trying to fight for the control over the turtle against Bright.
Still, just both teams here hovering around. It's not a Lord dance, ladies and gentlemen. It's still just a turtle dance.
Oh, short cover the Dark Wave. Oh, they go all in! Kenny still able to survive, but Owl finds the damage. Now that happens right. Even Bright still able to pick up the kill. Cananeo has to go down. Bright with a double. Cananeo jumping all the way. Goes for the cutthroat. Zixora survives. May in the back gets the last shot on him. But Bankai is massive.
It's a 4-4-2. Team Zone trying to gain more control here in the second neutral of the game. And things are looking very shaky in the GZG area.
Dude, I gotta say, Guangzhou Gaming at this point, I'm worried because they're looking a bit desperate.
Yes.
I understand this is how the draft is supposed to work. We're going to be looking at the instant replay here. And, you know, hope nothing happens in the meantime. But if we look back into the replay, a good engage. But again, you always have to go for those highlight plays. So you go and commit. But the thing is, the draft coming in from zone, they have quite a few ways to counter-engage. I'm just going to talk about one, and that's the Gato Kacha. That unbreakable, it's hard to deal with when all of those explosive animations going on. Sometimes you don't even notice that you got taunted.
Yep.
Yeah. So again, just coordination from the side of GCG needs to be perfect. If not, that were the consequence. That was the consequence. And Zone, they understand that. So now what they need to do is just play more reactive, I gotta say. You know, Zone, they know that Guangzhou, they're the ones who need to pull the trigger. Oh, Assassin versus Assassin top? Ooh. Fanny says, no, we do not do business here.
Yeah, I don't think she should. She really shouldn't, because kind of bad spot. Ogi Shadow Kill might kill her, or just forces it out from the pathing that she was already planning in her head. So yeah, I feel like don't go up against the Hayabusa. Not now. If there are minions, maybe. Without minions, no need.
They all in on K though, even if they get the shortcut. Shortcut placed down. They are going to be trying to go all in, but I don't think this is the right call. The AOG is going to be coming down. Oh my God! With a stun, the AOG comes through! Xing has a flicker out. Bunkai on a killing spree. Cannonero able to find a kill now. Another stun on 3. Feather airstrike there as well. But look at Zexora. He's staying busy up top.
It's a 1-for-1 kill-wise, but they got the turret top, and that is more value if you think about it. And now Zone, they got the gold, they got the map control. All they need to do is keep this spacing, keep this tempo, and perhaps that might be enough to take them to the main stage.
What happened to Bankai, man? From being one of those guys that's not able to do anything, gets tilted, but now game-changing plays. Modi's the one that's having a tough time against Bankai. And we did talk about Mei on this chip. That shortcut can help you and can put you into a dangerous spot, and that's what happened in the fight.
Owl bringing K back. They're going to go all in onto him, but look at the damage coming in from the other side as well. That's kind of nailed with the cables jumping back and forth. K can be taken low. Modi able to get the kill with the Helmet Owl as well, as Bankai has to flick around. Great play by Modi with a shoulder bash. Does he have the quad shadow? The question here, they corral over him. Zexora gets away! Zexora turns it around again!
No! Bro, you know what? Don't use Landslide anymore.
Bankai caught again. They go all in, but Bankai stays alive. Heaven's Wrath Kenny gets away. Al gets a shutdown, and it's back-to-back fights.
Trading blows, trading punches, both teams going at it raw, and Team Zone 1,000 goal lead in hand still.
Although I'm looking at the players as well, man. You got to look at the reactions coming in, especially from Guangzhou. Every single death that they suffer, you know that just brings back memories. And you just got to lock in for this one. The fight is still okay, though. Oof. Al gets away from that using the anti-CC just to run away. As of right now, both teams are looking very even, but
yeah.
Is it really? I honestly don't know.
I gotta say, I like what Guangzhou Gaming has been doing here. At least for the last couple of minutes, they were able to get the right connections on fights, and now they have at least a lane to play around with. Right? They got the turret top, and they're keeping things at bay so far. And with the Lord up, though. That's going to be another question, because Zone, their river control with the Farsa, with the Gatot Kacha, and of course with the CC, not to mention Lapu, is very good.
Oh, Mei goes in with the shortcut. Bankai with the Raven Spider now looking for the stun as well. As the Feather Airstrike still comes through. So much damage. Zexora with the retry win. It's Zexora picking up the kill. 4-man Dark Wave, but he's all alone. And now the AOG comes through. Actually take it down. Cannoneo trying to make the desperate call to look for a big play, but he cannot find it. 3 for 0.
Team Zone, they're in prime position to get as much standing objectives as possible. They might even go as far as to take an inhibitor here.
This is minute number 10. And the times are crucial, times are critical. Team Zone, they were ahead just 1,000 gold a couple of minutes ago. And it feels like now they quadrupled their gold lead with a Lord to play around with. This might be it. This might be Zone's game to take them to the main stage. Let's see the defense from Guangzhou Gaming.
Feather air strike over on Xing. Now on Modi as well. 3 shots coming down. Owl finding 2, but they're so easy to dodge. That's Owl taking out Zixora. Punishes him. Owl has fallen, and so are the base turrets. Cannonade with the cables. Not enough. A desperate shortcut in the mid lane.
Boys, oh boys. 7,000 gold lead for Zone. Will this minion wave push lock them to the main stage?
Let's see. Mei with 2-man crash course. K obliterating him. Cannonade with the cables. Waves coming down. Owl will be back up. Has the ultimate. Can he do it? Cannonade with the cables one more time. Oh! Dark Wave with the combo! Guangzhou Gaming. They've gone for the combo. Now an AOG back. Dark Wave from Mode. Cannonade walks back up. Bankai there. Cannonade gets another. And somehow Guangzhou Gaming stay afloat.
That was so sudden the moment Owl goes in. I was stunned. I didn't say anything. I couldn't hear anything. I stopped breathing. That's how big of that re-engagement. We need an instant replay for that one. And we're gonna get it. We gotta look at this was an opportunity that Team Zone could have potentially ended the game. But look at how Owl goes in, brings everyone with the shifting clouds. Everyone, bodies got dropped. Ying dealt a lot of damage. No one can stop Cannonade. And then all the while, Modi just keeps on charging forward. This is Guangzhou Gaming refusing to give up.
Their defense gotta be perfect.
Mei?
They executed very perfectly, Mei.
Shadow
isolated.
Kill. Yeah, he puts down the shortcut. They all come in! Kenny's gonna be caught. They find the roamer, but that's it. Now it's giving the shifting clouds again. K taking very low. Cannonade, no purple of the current call locks him down, but as the cancel, the AOG is Xing gets taken down by Bankai! And he keeps on going. Now it's Modi. Can he make the play happen together with Owl against Bright and Bankai? Only 2 for 2 in the end.
I gotta see, if I was Guangzhou Gaming, I'll take that trade, man.
Yeah.
That could have gone so bad.
That's gold mid for mid-roam.
Yeah. That's value. That's value indeed. And Zone, they gotta understand.
What? Cannonade?
I'm not sure about this. Oh my goodness.
Oh. That would have been a TikTok clip.
Would have been.
Right?
Sure.
Using your cut throat to put you in a bad position.
And the Lord is up as well. Zone, they still got the momentum with no base turrets left. Mei looking for that shortcut play.
And Owl's waiting. Look at Owl's positioning.
Yep. Puts the shortcut down. Actually coming down as well. Zixora with the red tree already there. Cannonade's gonna go for the final set of the red tree. Action! Gets the Lord! Cannonade in the back now as well as Owl takes Kenny down. Buys him on the ground. Is able to pop it in time. Modi, Infernal Pursuit with a Dark Wave as well. Bankai gets the shutdown. There's no Bravest Spider. Modi's still jumping. And now he goes for the Dark Wave. Infernal Pursuit one more time. Modi will fall.
Dude, he sacrificed himself for the team. He was there for 2 weeks. The Lord has spawned. I don't know if Guangzhou Gaming can really utilize this Lord, though.
Let's see. Cannonade is definitely making quick work of K's health bar. There's a vengeance, though, for K, so he can't get too overzealous.
They can delay. They have bought time with this Lord take. Mind you, folks, you know, it's still a lot of homework here for GZG, knowing the turrets are still up here, mostly from Zone. But that fight, that coordination needs to happen again for Guangzhou Gaming if they want to have a chance to go to the main stage. Halbert built. That might be the item that Cannonade needs to have that extra burst.
Gentlemen, we have one more best of 5 after this. I don't know how that one is going to top this one, man.
It's not.
This best of 5.
Best of 5 full.
Dude, this is M7. This is the wild card. Both teams really do deserve that slot. Only one will get it. Ying now does have that Wishing Lantern, and Guangzhou, you can see this. their instinct is to go in, but at the same time, they know this is not the time for you to make mistakes.
They were in a similar position in game one.
Yep.
No base turrets for their side, but they were able to take that win. Will they be able to replicate that sort of formula here with a different composition at that? Team Zone, they can't get too complacent.
It's games like this that makes us happy that we're casters, man. This is the reason why we got to the job.
For real.
These are the games that like make you feel like you're not even working, you know?
Yeah.
Just enjoy it. You're in the game, and the players, oh man.
I feel bad for them, but I'm also very, very proud of all of them. So now, Team Zone, at this point, 60 minutes in, it feels like we're already at the 22-minute mark, because only at that point do we see a lot of, I would say, cautious movements coming around. But now they understand this is the final game. Guangzhou Gaming with no protection for their base. At any moment, Zixora could come in and end the game. There's so much thinking that Guangzhou Gaming has to do. Like, Team Zone, their idea is to make them overthink. They have accomplished that even since draft.
Yeah, they have accomplished that indeed. And just a quick item update. Bright and Bankai, as of now, has their mortality.
Mei.
Hey, Mei with the conceal.
Oh, they're going to go on Xing. Xing, can you escape?
Nox.
Oh, Bankai is able to go for it. Xing with the flicker out. They baited so many resources. Oh! With the all-in. There's no follow-up, but look at Kenny. The wings by wings, no flicker. They baited it all out. Xing will fall as well, though. Right now, it's 1-for-1. Cannonade with the cables again. That's Modi jumping in over on K, who's able to cat away. That's K again, all in. May gonna be taken very low. Dark Wave landing on 2 as Modi keeps on jumping with a ground pop by Kenny there. Cannonade gets the kill on Zixora. Does he have enough damage? Does he have enough cables? Look at the waves crashing down. Modi will fall to K.
Well, Team Zone try to end this one because it's Cananeo as well as May. Minions. Unfortunately, the waves are not there just yet, but look at Team Zone. They want to pressure it here.
Xing will be up in 10 seconds. May's trying his best to hold on. The base is wide open. The shortcut gets used up as well. May needs to hold the wave. Xing up in 3 seconds. Immortality already there. It's going to be popped in as Datsy can nail with the cables. Back and they're trying to defend it. But K very low. K looking for the last hit. The minions. But K with the last few hits. One HP on the base.
No! What is this game? What is this match? Why is this in wildcards, man?
No way.
What is this series?
No
this
way.
needs to be on the main stage. This should not be in wildcards.
1 HP on the base. I have never seen it so low in a professional match.
Dude, this is grand finals worthy. What are we watching here?
My, oh my.
You guys are watching this for free. What the heck?
1 HP on the base. The Evolved Lord is up. And it's Guangzhou Gaming who are first on it. Can they
have the
burst
Lunox.
it down?
They have a Lunox.
They're going to take it for free. Team Zone are going to have to defend against an Evolved Lord.
Bro.
Oh my God.
You know what? Sorry to all the other casters that you guys don't get to cast this one, man. This is...
Holy smokes, bro.
Bro. I'm looking at the crowd as well. Even they're like...
Even Virtus Pro. Look at Virtus Pro.
They're like, dude, this is the best MLBB that we have. Like, we haven't seen this for a while, man.
I like the first game, and I love game 5 as well. The opening and the ending.
The best way to close a series.
Oh my God.
Whoever wins, you know what? You deserve it, man.
After so many anticlimactic ends to a best of 5.
This is crazy.
Oh, this is beautiful. Guangzhou Gaming now knocking on the doors of Team Zone's pace.
Look at the Lord. The Lord is still marching down bot. Mid, getting pressured by Guangzhou Gaming. Looks like they're going to get this turret. Team Zone, they got to defend this one. But you know in the back of their minds, they're also thinking they want to look for an opportunity to win this fight.
Yes, sir.
Lord. Into the base turret. That's May with the flicker in and the shortcut. Can they do it? Owl with the all-in as well. They get the combo down as Owl goes for the damage, and May's able to find it. Zixora is going to be caught on the shoulder bash. Cannoneo again. Jumps around with the cable. Zixora has fallen.
Guangzhou,
And
they might end this.
The dreams of Team Zone. They tried to reverse sweep. They try to go in. The base is open. Modi trying to go in. No way! Zone! Will fight to the very end. Oh, with the Heaven's Wrath will be taken down. Guangzhou Gaming couldn't go for the base.
If you look up the definition of never giving up, you'll just get a link to this match.
How have they done that? GCG and Zone still going at it. 21 minutes in. They do not back down. As GCG did not find the angle to end that game.
Oh man,
Guys.
did they just not have enough damage? Because I
No.
swore the turret was open. We need to see a replay. Oh man, it's too close to Lord.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my goodness, wasn't it open? I thought they could just hit it.
We saw tears coming down Michelle's face, and I believe a lot of Mongolians, a lot of people from China, they're having the same kind of experience, man. This game makes you emotional.
Mortality for May. He needs to be the one to bridge the gap between the players who've just respawned back to the Lord.
I think this is officially the stressful, quote-unquote, match I've ever casted.
Most stressful, yeah.
In a good way.
In a good way.
In a good way.
Holy moly. What the heck?
This pushes every individual to their limit, from the coaches to the players, back to the observers.
Yeah.
There's fights going everywhere. 22 minutes in again. We gotta talk about this. It's more on the team fights now.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I mean, small mistakes, right position.
Around same time that Guangzhou won game number 1, 2.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Right.
Look at Al in the top lane. May has the shortcut, so he's going to be the one again to bring them over.
They gotta pull the trigger, no?
You gotta reset. You gotta reset.
Oh, but if they reset, this is advantageous towards Guangzhou Gaming.
Yeah.
Look at Owl, still up top. This will for sure be a tier 2 up top, down.
Yeah, now Guangzhou is making Team Zone think, because you know Team Zone, they're thinking they do not want to go for a 50-50. Because
No, they don't.
No one wants a 50-50.
no, the thing is, you don't care about Cananeo. What if King gets the Lord, which has happened before?
That's true.
True. I mean,
the crown.
Shout out to Cananeo, though, on this Fanny. We somehow doubted the Fanny pick
Early on.
But take a look at the stat. 23 minutes in, 10, 1, and 11. Shout out both assassins, actually. Zexora also just displays a beautiful Hayabusa so far.
Yeah.
This could be the final fight of the game. This should be the final fight of the game.
Top lane is pushed.
If
No one's pulling the trigger. Zone is not pulling the trigger as well.
Wait a second.
Lapu Lapu?
Oh my god, they might be trying to crash.
Oh, but they
the
have
Sora.
a teleport.
Yeah, but look at the positioning of Team Zone. They're making sure while Bankai is dealing with Owl, no one is gonna get caught.
Yep.
By May. So very smart movements coming in from Team Zone, taking it very calculatively.
Both teams playing chess. Not showing their cards just yet here. Hayabusa shows in the mid lane though. But Kenny has not shown in map. May.
Oh, they bait out the shortcut. That's way too early. Now, how fast is it? The cooldown of it. Because Owl isn't taking it. Owl is not taking it. Oh, the window is closed. The window is completely closed. Now Mody's going to be all in. He's going to have to flicker out. He has the immortality. Now it's Cananeo. Jumps into the backline. His exchange will fall. He doesn't get the winner crown in time. Cananeo gets the immortality. K gets the kill. Ow! Owl now jumps into the midst of it all. Trying to go for the kill, but Kenny is able to pop in with a crown in time. And he's all alone. Owl, can he do it? Heaven's Wrath over on Kenny. Now pops him with a crown as well, but he's up against 4 members. Owl trying to go for the kill. AOG coming down right now as Owl has immortality, but he will be slain. But Kai in the mid lane.
Ladies and gentlemen, it will officially be a wipeout, and Zone has zone Guangzhou Gaming out.
0-2 to make it to the wild cards. They had to reverse sweep their opponents, and they climbed that mountain. Team Zone are going to the M7 World Championships.
Ladies and gentlemen, in this grueling, brutal best of 5, we got 5